Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Knight. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Looking deep in the very first play. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Stanford.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Really aggressive call here by the offensive coordinator. The quarterback very fortunate to get out of his own end zone and avoid taking a safety.
Backed up with the one, he's going to throw it. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with his defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Breaks into open space.
The return is brought down at the 36, and the Stanford offense will take over.
Offense makes their way on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Clock for the completion. Breaks into the clear. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cardinal! How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And they'll set up with a PAT. After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Knight. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's in for the 2 points. They're back within a score now. The lead is just 8. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up.
Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? At the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Stanford. He just breaks away and takes it to the house. balls from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught quickly.
Interesting call here by this offense on the two-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line, and the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end of this first quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And as we flip the field to begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they've got him.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Grab behind the line. It's screen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. We'll see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in zone. He's tackled at the 17, so a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Would have been a my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
He's running out of time here. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Stanford looking to convert on 4th down here. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
He was brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Now here comes the bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go, 3rd and goal coming up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. We're going for it. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's broken up there. Great play. 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the single back takes the handoff. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stops short of the marker after just a short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 20, inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know it was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him up 13 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice...
And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but costs the offense 5 yards in field position. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Bought some time, now lets him go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down and 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Austin. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
A play action, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
How about this, Chris? Man-to-man coverage with help over the top with the free safety. You become much more confident knowing that you have help behind you.
Lights into the open. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Big throw caught on the left side. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Pounding away with the run game. A quick juke. Running with purpose. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Knight. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a fly to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
It's another deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. There was no catching him that time.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught, so the 2-point conversion works. Back to a 1-score game. Hope still alive. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. A quick throw out left, complete. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Here's a handoff on a counter. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the same runner's got it again. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Breaks free. Now he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense on fourth down. They get the football back here in this tight game. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. The pass is complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they failed to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Boy, just a great job by this offense, and they've given themselves life. Now that they're down 2, you're under 2 minutes to go. Pull out your best 2-point play here, and if you can execute it, you can tie this game up.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. He finds some space. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. A huge defensive score.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. But he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but
Let's fucking go, boy! Fuck you! Get out of here! Fuck the nigga, man! Let's go, man! Oh! Let's go! Let's go! It's out. I was down. Hold on. I'm gonna say this shit. I gotta say this shit.